It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Sierra is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3. Hit to short. Lowry's got it. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Digging in now, Brian Anderson. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. In there at the knees, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
In now, Francisco Cervelli. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
First baseman number 10.
First offering on its way. Edwin Encarnacion stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Line drive to center field. Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The left fielder number 30.
Now to the plate, Derek Dietrich. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. The 1-0 delivery. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
On the move is Harper. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get to 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important. They win today, they're at 500.
Gregory Polanco.
Into the windup and the pitch. Gregory Polanco is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. The pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Full count. Here it comes. A shot down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. Here's Jed Lowry now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Ball one. Squared that one up just a little late. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Lowry's a strikeout victim here. 2 away. At the plate, Bryce Harper. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. That's by him for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Settling in now, Starlin Castro. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Into the box now, Jose Bautista. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Miguel Rojas. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side hit hard. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So digging in now, Stephen Vogt. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Dietrich waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up now, Hernan Perez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Swing and a flare hit toward right. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. In the dirt, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Taken, but it's a third strike called to end the inning. Into the box, Dan Straley. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter,
striding in once 34. Again, Sierra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here it comes. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Anderson.
Brian Anderson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there in that situation, he probably had the green light. 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here too. 3-1.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Jake Arrieta. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jake Arrieta.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Sierra is there. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another chance. Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gregory Polanco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cain rounds the corner and is headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Now at the plate, Jed Lowry looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Polanco rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Here's Bryce Harper now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Now batting.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. Bautista is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in,
Now
Derek Dietrich comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Lowry on to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. So striding forward now, Stephen Vogt, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, number
Fought
21.
off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Third baseman, Hernan Perez.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The batter, number 5.
Into the
second
windup
baseman,
and the pitch.
Jonathan
Villar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Arrieta. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing.
And we'll have to leave it there. As here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Castro.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. After it is Kane. He's there and records the first out. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Harper. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Center fielder.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike one.
0-1's the count.
And now a pitch on the way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Gregory Polanco. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Jed Lowry now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Jed Lowry.
Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Right fielder.
He's set and the pitch. Bryce Harper stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Sierra has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dan Straley. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Sierra comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Lifted in the air to center. Kane is under it. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Brian Anderson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. Looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Cervelli.
And that misses, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Taken there by Lowry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Encarnacion has room in foul territory. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in once again, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Scorched to third. Anderson takes it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Hernan Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time.
1-1.
Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. Ready once again, Derek Dietrich. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter number
So
14.
striding in. Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
After it is Kane. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Striding in once again, Jose Bautista. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Chopped weakly to the right. That rolls foul for strike 1. Hit down the line at first. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. In now, Jake Arrieta. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Grounded to short. Rojas scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. And he is in there. Digging in now, Lorenzo Kane. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Brian Ellington takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Sierra is there, 2 gone. At the plate, Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal. That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Lifted in the air to center field. Sierra over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Line toward right center. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out. Into the box now, Brian Ellington, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Lewis Bronson
Number 20.
will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs on 6 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 34.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Ready on 1 and 2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to 3rd. Junichi Tazawa is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom.
Number 25, Junichi Tazawa.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Stephen Vogt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he takes ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Sierra ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. And it's in time as he's out at 3rd as the good relay gets him.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Grounded to 3rd. Anderson is there, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So striding forward now, Brian Anderson is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now at the plate, action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. After it is Kane. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Edwin Encarnacion now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Digging in and looking for more, Derek Dietrich. Last time through was a base hit. And that misses inside. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0.
Polanco is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance. Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight, it's the home opener for this Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Coming up right after this. Lorenzo Cain is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike, but he can't get it there in time. Cain reaches on the strikeout.
Second, left
fielder. At the plate, Gregory Polanco. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him, up in the 360s to start play.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. A dive, but he's back. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Cain runs. Pitch inside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here's the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Harper.
Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Bronson. And the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Lewis Bronson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Lewis Ronson.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Edwin Encarnacion now. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll start off the inning now against Edmonton Volquez.
Paul Goldschmidt.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. It got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping up to the plate, Stephen Vogt. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
Popped up. And there's out number 2. Ready now, Hernan Perez. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Chopped weakly to the left. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Derek Dietrich. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Miguel Rojas. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. VR ranging into shallow right. 2 down. Digging in, Jose Bautista. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Jonathan.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. At the plate, Yolis Chacin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Hit hard towards the hole. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. Digging in to try it again. Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Polanco
looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you want.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Hit hard on the ground to second. Castro has it. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning. Here's Starlin Castro. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Starlin.
And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Polanco on the move. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Settling in now, Edinson Volquez. And we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice maybe. He's set and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lewis Bronson. First delivery to him on the way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Cain is under it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. He'll get it into second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Francisco Cervelli. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fly ball heading for the alley. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Stepping into the box. Edwin Encarnacion. Chacin comes set. First pitch on the way. That's in there. Base hit. Cervelli rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag, and he is out. Riding in once again, Bryce Harper comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Bryce Harper.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Dietrich. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding into the box, Stephen Vogt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off there 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Digging in, Derek Dietrich. He flew out in his last at-bat.
For the Marlins, left fielder.
Into the windup
Derek
and the pitch.
Dietrich.
And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted and inside with good hard stuff.
So striding in, Miguel Rojas. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Here it comes on 1-1. Softly hit out towards short. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. At the plate, Jose Bautista flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And the inning is over. Into the box now, Jonathan Villar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jonathan Villar.
Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Taken in by Encarnacion, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to the plate, Ulysses Chacin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Throw gets him, 2 down. In now is Lorenzo Cain. A hit in 2 tries so far. just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Hard hit ball to second. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Starlin Castro. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Second baseman. Starlin.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. After it is Kane. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The pitcher number 36.
In now, Edinson Volquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. VR ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Lewis Bronson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Left fielder Gregory.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The batter, number 8.
Here's Jed Lowry now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. There he goes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Encarnacion, and they get them both. A double play. Here's Bryce Harper now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. So with 2 away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit. Ready for another chance? Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brian Anderson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Brian Anderson.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And he's set down 1 away. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Cervelli.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Polanco has a read on it. 2 down. Edwin Encarnacion now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Grounded to short. Oh, but look at Lowry. The throw to first. What an outstanding play. Striding in once again, Stephen Vogt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Stephen Vogt.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dietrich is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Lays off 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls. And no strikes. No runs, 3 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan VR. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So stepping in. Ulysses Chassin as he'll look to bring Mark Reynolds. Will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Nate Jones takes the mound. To try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only Tyler Saladino will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Lorenzo Cain stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Gregory Polanco. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dietrich shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional.
Dan Jennings gets the call from the pen. Digging in and looking for more. Derek Dietrich. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Scott Van Slyke is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. VR onto the grass. 1 away. Digging in once again. Miguel Rojas. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him. Jeremy Jeffress takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he is out on the tag. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Jed Lowry.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready once again.
Bryce Harper.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Starlin Castro. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. Oh no, he totally missed it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. At the plate, Nate Jones. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Number 1 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1.
Good looking sinker on the inside corner. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Ripped down the line. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Lewis Bronson. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Lewis Bronson becomes out number 2 this inning. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Castro heads for the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate. Stepping into the box, Francisco Cervelli trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Kyle Barclaw comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Kyle Barclaw.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Grounded to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Now in the box, Hernan Perez. He'll be looking for something. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for route number 1. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jonathan Villar. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Line drive to center field. Bronson will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Standing in, Jeremy Jeffress. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap, and Tommy Joseph will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
He broke out the slide step there, and he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's